Kerala, where huge protests are taking place against the Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairperson PJ Kurien. Look at these pictures. These protesters are demanding the reinvestigation of the Suryanelli rape case. They're saying that why is Kurien being let off in this case? The Supreme Court has said this matter needs to be reinvestigated. The High Court needs to look at this evidence afresh. Headlines Today's Praveen Kumar now joins me with the latest from Thiruvananthapuram. Praveen, take us through the details of this protest.
Now the UIFI cadre is coming towards the assembly gate. They are now trying to barge into the assembly because of the police barricade, and they are pushing at the police barricade. Police is using the water guns at them in order to prevent them from entering into the assembly complex. In fact, from the very beginning of this assembly session, the left-oriented organizations have been demanding a reprobe against Kurien, and they have been holding protests in front of the assembly gate this time. 2 days back, the police used force against the women's organizations who held a peaceful protest in front of the assembly gate. But today, when the youth organizations of the CPM, like the CPR, this DYFI and all, when they came to assembly gate, they were not in a very peaceful mode. They wanted to use some force. They wanted to create this into a bigger issue. They wanted Kurien's resignation. They demanded Kurien's resignation, and they wanted the government to order a reprobe into the Suryanelli case and in that Kurien's role. So the police is not in a mood to allow the cadres to have a free run. They are using force. They are ready to face any eventuality that is going to happen. There are more and more people coming towards the assembly gate as in severe to register their protest. And more organizations are holding rallies towards the assembly gate today, Gaurav.
And the Kerala assembly, outside the assembly, these protesters are saying take action against PJ Kurien. What is the government saying in Kerala? Are they waiting for higher direction from Delhi on this, or are they with the Supreme Court order? Is there a relook at the case?
In fact, when the left legislative members took up this matter in assembly 2 days back, when they raised this issue of case against Kurien, Umkandi was very clear, and he categorically said that there is no need for a reprobe, and the Kurien seems to be innocent in this case. However, AICC overruled this. AICC gave a reply. AICC said there is nothing like no relook. They are all ready to relook at the case, and if needed, they will also order for a reprobe into Kurien's role in Suryanelli case. So there is actually two opinions on the state government is actually taking a very favorable stance for Kurien, but the AICC has come out saying that they are not in favor. They will also look into the probability of ordering a reprobe or telling the state government to go for a reprobe. So the state government is trying to protect, the Kurien. And they said the left organizations haven't done anything when they are ruling, and now they are trying to force the state government to take a relook into Kurien's case, and they will only wait for the law to take its own course of action, and whatever law says, they are ready to allow that.
Okay, Praveen, stay on with me. We are looking at these pictures of these protests for the benefit of our viewers. Let's once again play out these visuals. Police have used water cannons, they've used tear gas shells, but protesters are undeterred. The heat is not going off PJ Kurien, the chief whip of the Congress Parliamentary Party in Rajya Sabha. Demands are increasing for reinvestigation of Kurien's alleged involvement in the Suryanelli gang rape case. Now, the mother of the victim, she's written to the Congress Party President Sonia Gandhi asking how can PJ Kurien be deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha? How can he chair discussions on sexual violence in the House when he's an accused in one such case himself? That's a mother saying. Will Sonia Gandhi respond? Remains the big question. The sack Kurien chorus is growing louder, with the CPIM Women's Wing leading a march to the Kerala State Assembly, demanding a fresh probe into the Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman's role in Kerala's biggest scandal, the Suryanelli gang rape case. But the Congress is siding with Kurien despite the victim's demand that he be investigated and punished. The young woman has named Kurien as one of her tormentors 17 years ago.
So once the High Court judgment has been overturned, then naturally the grounds for exonerating him also do not exist anymore. So I believe that a reinvestigation should take place. Until such reinvestigation takes place, he should step down. I mean, he's in a constitutional post.
देखिए, जहां तक इस मसले का ताल्लुक है, कोर्ट क्लीन चिट दे चुका है. कोर्ट जो फैसला करेगा, कांग्रेस पार्टी उसका सम्मान करेगी.
The State Assembly has been rocked by protests, with the opposition demanding that Kurien step down in the light of allegations that he was wrongfully acquitted in the case. Protests erupted after alibis that exonerated Kurien in Suryanelli gang rape case started to fall apart one after the other. Key witness Anamma's statement disputes Kurien's alibi on the 19th of February 1996 when he allegedly raped the girl. Earlier, the then District Secretary and the current BJP State Secretary K.S. Rajan had also retracted his statement. But Kurien himself has been adamant and has called this a political conspiracy.
But there is political conspiracy from the left parties. All the witnesses have been questioned by not once, twice or thrice, by three inquiries. Three inquiries, and they have given their statement. If they have changed it, you can better go and ask them why they changed it today. After 17 years.
We have to deliberate over this. I can't give a diktat or anything. I mean, this is not a standalone case. There are many instances that have come to our light also, and we'll have to find out how best we deal with it.
And they are requesting immediately PJ Kurien should resign from his post.
And senior CPI leader Atul Anjan now joins me on the phone line. He is in Kerala at this point of time. Atul Anjan, is this a political conspiracy as PJ Kurien alleges? He says, the Congress party says he's been acquitted by a court of law. Why victimize him? What is it that you're demanding now?
I think it's not a political one. Unnecessarily, Mr. PJ Kurien is giving a political twist to the whole episode. This episode, a decade back, you see, has brought miseries to the political people of this country. The entire Kerala was shocked with such type of thing. Such a crime was committed, and such a organized crime was committed against the women, and how the political process and the political people are involved in it. This was, you see, known to everybody. And now, unfortunately, a senior leader of Congress party who is the kingpin of the whole thing. All right, he might have got the clearance by this court or that court.
Yes.
But those who are the victim of that one, those who are the very much, you see, evidence of that whole process, are now making allegation, a very stunning allegation. What's the point of Mr. PJ Kurien to remain on a citadel of power? And that is also a post of Vice Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, the House of Elders, a forum where the policies are being framed, yes. A forum where a very, very serious issue which country is facing, and on that question the country is boiled and express their anguish and pain on the question of the rape.
So what is it that the CPI is demanding? What is it that the CPI will do to ensure that action that you seek is taken?
It's not the question of the Communist Party of India. Sometimes we should see the issues beyond the political spectrum. We should not see from the narrow political, ends. We should not see everything with opportunist ideas.
Okay.
We should be broad. We should take society as a whole. Except Congress party and their henchmen and their colleagues. All political people, all people of social importance all people of educational importance, the people, those who matter in society,
Yes.
the journalists, the media, everybody is pinpointing Mr. PJ Kurien and his act, what the crime he has committed. And I think why the government is trying to shield, and unfortunately Mrs. Sonia Gandhi and Mr. Manmohan Singh
Yes.
and the Congress party, those who day in and out give an ethical speech to everybody, is keeping silent. When their own person, a person who is holding a very important position in the
Yes.
parliamentary procedure, I think he should resign and come clean and say it. If the court, highest court, apex court,
Yes.
if it decides something which says that Mr. Kurien is not involved, then only he can return back to the political and social life.